What's up guys, CryptoWIll here. Just uploaded a video last night. I decided to make another video quick today, this morning, and maybe another one tonight depending on how the day goes and whatnot. But I was scrolling through my charts for Forex. I was writing down some pairs that I'm possibly going to take positions on this week. I just write them down in a little notepad every week and write down possible opportunities to look for this week. And then I was going through my little watch list right here and clicked on Bitcoin just to see how it was working. And we broke through this structure here, and now denying that area, as I'm seeing at the current moment. We'll dive into the smaller time frame. We did indeed break through on the 4-hour, but looking at the daily, a more powerful candle, a more powerful time frame, it's getting rejected. So that is kind of nice to see. Kind of over here, how we broke through and we had rejection and it came right back up. And we are in that uptrend, and Bitcoin has been on an upwards rally since we took that last buy position down here, as you see that hit profits. Now if you're still currently in Bitcoin and you were in the WhatsApp group where you bought some Bitcoin through my analysis video, whatever the situation may be, or maybe you just bought Bitcoin down there because you thought it was a good opportunity, I would hold on to it just to see what happens, because I think we could see targets back up to here. Now if people did close the positions, which I kind of suggest trading zone to zone, because you can secure your profit. Now you could lose potentially more profit. That's why we kind of wait to see what happens. But just say you are new, you don't have any Bitcoin, or you sold off, this can be a possible opportunity right here. It's not a big risk to reward ratio. It's still 2 to 1. It's not 1 to 1, it's 2 to 1. Our last position was 5 to 1. Okay, so as you see, risk to reward ratio depends greatly on the bigger the zone is, the smaller the number, the risk to reward ratio will be. I was trying to spit that out, but like right here, these were our lows for forever. Okay, so that's why we took this buy position with small stops. It was barely anything. Now right here, potentially if you're trying to go long on Bitcoin, your risk is going to look something like this. Okay, now that's not as good, correct? But you could also, if you're going long, look for targets up here. Now that could take a while. 14,000 has not been touched since that beginning of the new year, when it took a fall, which is about normal around winter time. The first quarter of the new year, the second quarter, it's kind of just making that pullback and bouncing around until we break. Ideally, let me just delete this stuff for you real quick. I'll keep that trend line for this is a possible buying opportunity. But if we look, we've been trading between here. Like, we really haven't broke structure one way. Okay, so we isolated it in basically almost half. So it's almost perfectly half. But this is a big resistance area in the middle of this whole consolidation from this whole time that we've been trading through consistently. Okay, and that's kind of something you catch on to and you can capitalize on, because you can look for opportunities all through here, especially if you trade in a broker account, which is more risky, by the way. I really suggest, if you're trading crypto in a broker, to master Forex first. That's obviously all up to you. That's just my personal view on trading in a broker. Now if you're buying the coin, obviously you can only make money buying the coin, so you have to look just for the buying opportunities, which is still cool. Okay, it's alright if you can't make money on the selling the market, okay, but buying the market, buying the coin to make money is perfectly fine. Okay, now I really want to touch base on this and get this point over to you, that we are sitting on this zone. Okay, I'm not saying buy this coin right now, not saying buy Bitcoin right now, because this can potentially break through low. It can potentially break through back to the downside. We want to see a little more rejection out of this position, this area we're in currently, because it's really hard to say right now, because we had kind of a double top here that can drop this coin, and I talked about that in the last video, because I've seen this pattern, and if you guys know, a lot of markets trade off the same patterns, and since Bitcoin had this big rally up when we hit those highs of 20K, and we made this M, right? We made this M and completed it back down here. Well, what happened right after that? We made another M and came right back down. And in my previous video, I said, well, we've seen two M's. We can possibly see M in this area now. And as of right now, it can do that. It can do that M, complete that M, and make three M's. You know, potentially it's a bigger M to a smaller M to a smaller M, but it can happen. Patterns are patterns, and it can happen. Now, look over this chart. Okay, if you just trade in, let's say, Binance, or like whatever the Coinbase, maybe, whatever you do, whatever exchange you trade Bitcoin in, or Litecoin, whatever coins, I really suggest going over to TradingView. That's what I'm on right now, and really watching this price on the daily and 4-hour time frame, just switching back and forth in the next couple of days to see if we keep getting rejection, because if we do, we're most likely going to shoot up to the 11,500 to 12K area, and that's about a 1,500 move to the upside. The last position, as I said, we bought down at about 6,800, and it rallied up to our target, which was basically 9,500, right around that area. So it was a nice little 3,000 gain. And then this is another possibly $2,000 gain off of Bitcoin. And why do I say this is a possible target? Is because, one, we did break through that area, and two, this is the where I said price has been consolidating at the highs. We've seen price not break 12,000 yet once we've had that downwards trend. Okay, and I see this all the time on Facebook, and all the time on Twitter and Instagram and all this stuff, and it kind of annoys me. But people are like, Bitcoin's going to the moon, guys, because we're back at 12,000. This time it's going to be for sure. It's going to go through the roof, and we're going to hit these highs again, and blah, 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 blah. But they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They don't know what they're, I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of people don't know what the hell they're talking. They're just getting in the hype. They're like, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, you know, just like all these other coins, you know, people are like, buy this, it's going to the moon, blah, 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 blah. Well, it's not going to the moon until we break that structure. I'm just going to put that right out there. If we do not break 12,000, it's not going higher. I can tell you that for certainty, like 99.99% certainty that it's not going to go higher if we get that rejection on that area. It's going to come right back down. Okay, and for people that do not agree with me on this, I can be completely wrong on this. Okay, I could be completely wrong on this, but if you think I am wrong, as you're watching this video, remember me telling you this. And if this comes back down to that area, you're going to know that, you know, I know price action pretty well. And some person commented on a video saying, what does boxes and lines have to do? I addressed this in another video. Boxes and lines have a lot to do with analyzing the market. If you don't know how to analyze the market, you're going to lose money a lot quicker than if you know how to analyze the markets. And you can know how to analyze the markets, but not know how to enter. You can know how to enter the trade, but not know how to use risk management, or maybe not have psychology. Okay, there's more things to trading, more than just one thing. Okay, there's more to trading than one thing. There is risk management, psychology, knowing when to enter the trade, knowing when to exit the trade, etc., etc., etc. Okay? Now, it is easy once you get it in your brain and you format your brain that way, but that is the hardest part. That is the hardest part in trading. And I've done it, and other people I know do it, and people do it to this day that I know. Everyone does it. They come in this and basically gamble. They gamble with their money. They're basically, it's like going to a casino and trying to win $1 million that's highly unlikely. That's what you're doing here basically. You're like, I'm throwing all my money on this coin, hopefully it turns out. That's the key word right there, hopefully. Where's your analysis that can support that and give you some confidence that it will happen? Okay? No, there's a lot of things that go on with trading more than just everyone saying it's going up, so I'm buying. Okay, that's the point I'm getting across. Just because people are saying it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, stack up now, that doesn't mean it's going to happen. Okay, that doesn't mean it's going to happen. Now, if they're a reliable trader and they have a lot of people following them, then they could be correct. They can be correct. And I also know a lot of bigger YouTubers that analyze the market, and I can tell they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And it's a big channel. It's just because they make money off their videos promoting these websites that are basically scams. Yes, you can make money with them, but I'm talking about sites like BitConnect and etc. Those sites are not trustworthy, and BitConnect is one of them that I can use an example of. USI is one of them I can use an example of for US residents. I'm not sure if any other countries got banned, but US did get banned, and whoever had money in USI lost all that money and cannot withdraw it. It's gone. You're not going to see it. It was just like BitConnect. It's just like BitConnect. Guess what happened? Everyone was promoting it. Everyone was blah 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 blah. And some people that were promoting USI are now getting sued, just like BitConnect people are getting sued. You don't mess around with that kind of stuff, guys. I'm telling you, if you're a big YouTuber just happening to watch my video and you're this far into the video, take my words on that. Do not be promoting that on your channel. Okay, that will happen to you, and I hate to see it to happen to people. It's kind of stupid in a way that they can do that. They can sue you, even though it's their money. They're taking the risk. You know, it's obvious that it's a risky move to do. You're giving somebody money and they're promising percentage back. It's kind of a risky move to do. You know, that's something you do on your own. That's, you know, you learn and do it on your own. Okay? And the only reason BitConnect was up for so long is because Bitcoin kept rising. Did you notice once Bitcoin fell, it disappeared? Because they weren't making it, Bitcoin just hit that wall and started to drop. Well, when everyone was depositing in BitConnect down here, well, everyone that deposited, and I'm talking probably millions of dollars, well, guess what? That literally quadrupled. So they made money off you guys sitting on Bitcoin and just sent these little payments back to you. And you guys keep reinvesting in them, and they just keep making money. And then when it drops off, they disappear off the face of the earth. No one knows where they went. Okay, it's very, very common. So just to end that video there, wait for a rejection of Bitcoin in this general vicinity. I'm going to screenshot the chart, and if it does get rejected and we see movement showing that we're probably going to the upside, as of right now it shows going to the upside, but that can change. This day isn't over. It's kind of a new day still, so this could very well shoot back down. Okay, and there is a nice little reversal setup, indecisive candle, and then kind of making a bullish engulf, a bearish engulfing candle. If that does come down more, it may make a bearish engulfing, which can shoot this market back down. So we just got to watch it and see what happens. Okay, this could make a big ass wick rejection. Okay, it could do anything in the next 7 hours, you know. So I don't know why I viewed it. So I'm gonna post that down below. You guys can see what you see right now in front of you. Use it as reference, just to kind of see, you know. And I'll label just real quick why I say these areas, because it is price action. These boxes in blue will show you that this is a big level. Do you see how many times it has been rejected? Same here. I don't even have to draw blue boxes here. Rejection. Even here, don't have to draw blue boxes. Rejection. Okay, that's why we're looking for a move off this area. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you're subscribed. We're almost at 500 subscribers. We're 2 subscribers away. I appreciate all of you supporting me, and I'll see you guys later or tomorrow morning.